This is how I gained 20 kilos of muscle while still being very lean, and in today's video I'm going to show you my full routine to see how I did it. So if you guys are excited, drop a like down below and subscribe to my channel. This is the beginning of a new chapter. You will get videos once per week, normally on weekends. If you are excited, drop a like down below so you don't miss those videos. Let's get on to the day. Good morning, you guys. So it's currently 41 minutes past 9 a.m. and I'll show you what I have for breakfast usually. Normally, in these normal days where I don't work out in the morning, I'll have a very, very small breakfast. Simply a protein yogurt that I will grab from the freezer. These guys have around 20 grams of protein and they are chocolate based, just like this. It's a protein yogurt from Lidl. It's like, hey, 20 grams of protein, whatever. This is a simple breakfast. It's frozen. You might notice that it is frozen. The reason being is to keep up with society, to keep me full. This one is a bit harder than usual. What I will do is I'll put it on the microwave for about 20 seconds and it'll make it softer, closer to ice cream. I wouldn't say this is ice cream, not even close. Do not expect it to be ice cream, but instead of being simply pudding, it will be closer to a creamier ice cream. It's different. It's a way to eat it on a different texture. I'm completely unaware of the damage that it does to the plastic, put it on the microwave. But what I'm studied on mechanical engineering, these types of plastics can go for the microwave. But one thing that I warn you guys, please remove the tab on the top. Remove this. You need to, because this for sure cannot go into the microwave. Trust me, don't put aluminum in a microwave, please. And 20 seconds. And then we just wait 20 seconds. 20 seconds is a long time, man. Pretty long time. Do it. Last longer than 20 seconds. That's it. I don't know if I can last that long. Let me see if they finished. Yep. That's it. The texture is pretty much still the same. I don't know if you can see it. It's still harsh, but ice cream texture still there. It just, if it's a bit too harsh still for you, you just give it a little shake, a little movement with your hands to create some warmth. You know, just to make it less hard. You normally don't put your hand on it, but this time you have to. Grab yourself a spoon, like this. As you can see, my spoon has gone through something. Not the best experience for spoons eating this, but I don't know if I will try to show you the texture of this. You can see, so it's still hard. I mean, hard as hell, but it goes and comes out like this. You can see, like this. It's not bad. I mean, it's icy, but I like the texture and obviously keeps me very full. This whole pudding has like 150 calories, 20 grams of protein. So it's a great breakfast. Look, I obviously know what's the reaction going to be on YouTube to this breakfast because I've been doing YouTube for a long time now and it's not my first rodeo. This is not my first YouTube channel. I've been doing YouTube for like 5 years now and I know how comment works. The comment section works. The thing is, this works for me. Try it out. Is it good? Tastes good. Tastes like chocolately. I've not eaten chocolate in so long that I forgot to taste. It happens sometimes, or some things. This is a very nice and easy breakfast for me. I don't lose that much time on it, but obviously depends on the day of the workout. If I have the workout in the morning, I'll have a bigger breakfast. If I have the workout later on today, which happens most of the days, around 6, 7 p.m., I will have a smaller breakfast and then the meals will get much bigger. Lunch and then the snack before the pre-workout meal, I will call that. So I will have 3 meals before lunch, then 2 meals after that. So I'll have 5 meals a day. Whenever I finished, I'll go to class. I'll talk to you. And yeah, before I eat my second part of the breakfast, we really need to talk about the importance of sleep. Because today, I slept around 7 hours and a half, and you should try to keep up at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Grab my apple. That's something that you should focus on. At least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. I can tell you because I use the Apple Watch Ultra to track my sleep, I got 7 hours and 25 minutes with a sleep score of, I think, if I'm not wrong, 96. If I go to check the statistics, I got 4 hours and 41 minutes of core sleep, 1 hour and 27 minutes of REM sleep, and 1 hour and 17 minutes of deep sleep. So actually, if I'm looking at the data, this is one of the best nights that I have of sleep in a long while. You should, guys, really focus on this because sleep is better than drugs, it's better than food, it's better than your workouts. Sleep is the most important part of your day to grow. If you want to build muscle, you should focus on your sleep. Always go to sleep at the same time. Always try to sleep between 7 to the 8 hour mark. Avoid foods before you go to sleep, half an hour before. Avoid activities that will make your heart rate go up. I know, it's kind of sad, but you should avoid it. And the biggest thing, please, avoid these things. Avoid screens, avoid phones, at least half an hour before you go to bed. And try to get your environment as dark as possible to signal your body that it's time to go to sleep. It's tough, I know, but sleep hygiene is probably the biggest reason that I was able to put 20 kilos of muscle in the last 3 years. So, this is my biggest recommendation. Healthy food, but for sure, the biggest is sleep. So, I was supposed to go on foot to university, but as you can see, it's currently raining a lot outside. So, no chance I will go on foot. Currently the traffic is moving, but no chance I'm going on foot. So, going by car. Getting my steps in was probably one of the biggest strategies that I had on my favor to keep the physique healthy, lean, and easy to manage while not doing that much cardio and pushing the calories a bit further. Obviously, I never, and I say never because I'll never do a bulk, a very serious bulk. I like to keep my calories on a maintenance level, so maintenance allows you to keep the calories, I would say around 100 to 200 upwards of that, calling it a lean bulk, whatever you want to call it, and allows you to actually keep up the calories really well and keep up the body lean and healthy. This also allows you to keep up your cardio. This is not high intensity cardio, and I always recommend you guys also doing some high intensity cardio sessions during the week. 2 at least, so 90 minutes of cardio per week, high intense cardio, you know what I mean? And yeah, keep the intensity high. You can do whatever you want, really, whatever you want. Just 90 minutes per week. So keep you guys healthy, keep the cardio in check. It will help you out on the compound movements. And yeah, I like to hit around 12.5 to 15k steps per day. Going on foot to university helps me out. Today is a terrible day for doing that. It's raining a lot. I say a lot, it's a lot. And normally it's not me that gets wet, so I don't really enjoy getting wet. With that, I will go now to class. I'm a bit late, like half an hour late, like always. Who cares? Let's go to class. And yeah, so finished class now. It's about 1 p.m. and time to go home, have my second meal of the day, lunch. Before that, I need to clean up the house. I'm going back to my parents' house and I'll show you whatever I do for lunch. But as you can see, it's a bit rainy now, so go back to the car. No steps for now. I'll do the steps later, but my advice would be try to space out all of your steps throughout the day. If you have 10,000 steps, try to do 5,000 in the morning, 5,000 in the afternoon at night, or 2.5 in the morning, 2.5 lunchtime, 2.5 afternoon, 2.5 at night. Try to space out your steps as further as you can so they are not as taxing. And another thing that is also very important is try to space out your meals throughout the day, because if you are doing everything at the same time, what happens is you will be too full, your digestion won't be that great, and in my opinion, if you don't have good digestion, whenever you are doing a lean bulk, even cutting is not the best because it won't absorb the best nutrients. It won't be as prepared for the tough workout ahead during your day. Oh, on top of all of that, and this is a very important one, get fresh air, touch grass, go outside. Please get off the gym. Don't do your cardio every single day on the gym. Go outside, enjoy the weather. Even if it's raining outside, just have some freedom. It feels nice. You'll thank me later. Let's get lunch. Once you know, got home, no food. Don't you like it whenever you get a place and there's nothing to eat? Oh well, I'll buy it and make it. Target acquired. As you can see, I bought around 870 grams of chicken breast with bone and skin, but they asked it to remove it, so now the butcher removed it, so I only have like 500 grams probably. 8 euros. Life is getting expensive, guys. Life is getting expensive, but this is around 30 grams of protein times 3, around 90 grams of protein here, and this will be my lunch together with some leftover turkey that I have at home. So as you can see, I eat a lot of meat. I would say I'm probably carnivore because I eat around half a kilo of grilled meat, or around 800 grams of raw meat. Normally chicken and turkey. Sometimes I'll eat steak, and steak I reduce it to half, so around 400 grams of raw steak per meal, which equates to around 250 grams grilled or prepared without the water inside. So that's a very high protein diet, and that's a lot of meat. But as you can see, it works for me and I feel stable. My energy levels are stable. Let's prepare the chicken for you to see how I prepare my meat every single day so it becomes different and not stale. Before we prep the chicken, which is these two things right here, chicken breast, the rest of the turkey breast that I have, 400 grams of turkey breast, 500 grams of chicken breast, I would say around 900 grams of meat, raw, cooked, about half a kilo. Before we prep this and we season this, which is the most important thing about it, we need to put the thing that I will eat it with it. No, I won't eat carbs in terms of form of pasta and rice. No, I will have broccoli, chicken, broccoli. Simple bodybuilder meal. But why though? Because during the last 6 years that I've worked out, I found out that by adjusting my diet, that I actually react much better to a high protein diet that has with carbs, but the carbs are fruit. So if I replace my carbs, which is pasta and rice and potatoes, with mostly fruit and bread, sometimes, most of the time I have bread instead of rice and pasta, I found that I react much better than before. Oh, I just forgot, don't use these pans. I don't like these non-stick pans to grill my chicken. It has a weird taste. If you pick up a much better pan, this thing right here, a stainless steel pan, this makes your meat taste much better. Girls, this is advice for you. Obviously, you can prepare your chicken the way you like. You can have it whole. You can have your chicken breast whole. And I like it that way. It's juicy, big, and thick, just like I like my breasts. But this time I prefer to have it in steaks, little steaks, because it's much better to actually grill it and much faster than putting it on the air fryer, which I also have. Listen to the noise. I have the air fryer. It takes a bit longer, around 25 minutes to prepare, while this here it's gonna be like 10 minutes maximum. And it's gonna be easy, just season the chicken, season the turkey breast, put it on the grilling pan, and put the broccoli to cook. And this is an easy, simple meal that has around, I would say, 600 calories, which is a handful of broccoli heads, so maybe a bit more. I don't count these calories. I mean, I don't count calories at all because I've been doing this for so long now, like 4 years, 5 years now, eating this way, that I've gotten used to it. No, have I been training correctly? And that's why I've made this video about building 20 kilos of muscle in 3 years, because my training was really bad. But in terms of diets and food, I was really dialed in from day one. As for the meat, which is important for me to show you how I prepare it. Just starting off with the turkey, grab a scissor because I like to slice it in smaller steaks to make it easy to grill. Clean steaks like this. You just put it on the pan, hot pan. I'll show you a way to check if it's hot enough so it doesn't stick. Don't use oil on it, just a tiny bit of olive oil spray, which will make it a non-stick already. You can see, like this, small steaks. You check if the pan is hot by doing this. Grab a little bit of water, just a tiny drop, come close to the pan and drop it. If they start to sizzle, it's not hot enough. If they start to float on top of the pan, to dance, like I like to call it, it's ready. You can throw a little bit of oil, just say like a tiny bit of olive oil, just a tiny bit of olive oil spray. It's still not ready. And you can start to grill your meat. Careful. But don't grill your fingers. This is very hot, you can burn it in really, really fast. Another steak is ready. And then yeah, you just prepare your steaks like this, and you only season it, here's the big thing, you only season it after you grill it with your seasons of choice. For me, it would be salt and pepper, and that's it. Oh, and a bit of garlic also. Don't put garlic on the pan because it will burn. Only things you can put before grilling are obviously black pepper and salt. But I prefer to put it afterwards because I think the taste becomes much stronger if you put it afterwards. Now, the pan should be ready, and it should be easy to simply come here and test it out. You just drop it. Yeah, they are dancing. It's ready. You can now put the meat on the pan. Just need to grab this olive oil spray, a tiny one, grab a little bit of a napkin, and get ready because it will start to burn really fast and you need to be fast. Olive oil was not made to actually cook, but it's one of the best. Careful with the smell, it's kind of toxic, but you simply start to grill it, and you need to be fast because this is a very powerful pan, and it will start to actually burn your meat if you are too slow. These are very thin steaks, so I'm not worried that they will be raw when they are finished. So grab a fork, and that's it. It does not stick. You simply put the fork down, it does not stick, and it's grilling already. There you go. As you can see, golden brown. There you go. Nice. When they are like this, you should be okay. Don't flip your steaks like lots of times. You shouldn't. That reduces the flavor, gets it dry. Just flip it once. Turn on this. Flip it once, and they will be okay. I will grill this stuff, everything, and then I'll talk to you to show you at least how it went, and then to show you what's the reason behind all of this meat. Alright, once they are like this, they are pretty much ready. As you can see, they are pretty much ready. I have the broccoli there, but I will just flip it once more. That's it. Put it on a plate and just keep grilling it. So simple, easy, reliable, easy meal to make, and lots of protein before my workout. I will work out about 2 hours now, so I have time to digest. Don't have these big meals like 15 minutes before you work out, that's dumb. But you can have it like 1 hour and a half, you will have time to digest. Chicken breast digests really, really fast, and you will have no issues with it. So yeah, keep grilling, keep working. I will show you the final result whenever I finish. As you can see, almost finished grilling the meat. The last ones are ready. One is ready. As you can see, this big plate of meat. It's a big one. And yeah, just finishing it off, and I'll show you a technique to clean this because it's not easy. If you don't do this right now, to get you into trouble, and trust me, you don't want that. You want this to be clean, nice for the next time you want to grill your meat. Finished. To clean this, it's quite simple. You just grab a glass of water, whatever, fill it up, and then throw it in the pan. Lots of smoke. Drop it. Water on top of it. And now you scrub with the scrub. Once you finish scrubbing, it should look like this. Brand new. The meal is ready. And now the big question is, why this much meat? Why so much meat? Why do I have so much chicken, so much turkey, so much steak? Why do I prefer a carnivore diet to a normal diet? Why don't I have like 200 grams of chicken, 200 grams of turkey, and have some rice, pasta, potatoes? The thing is, After a few years of working out, I noticed that whenever I ate, especially lunch or dinner, that involved some type of starchy carbohydrate, I found out that I was really, really sleepy. Like my insulin just went up like crazy and then crashed. And I was so sleepy. I felt like sleeping all the time. After I replaced my starchy carbs with fruit, funny enough, fruit is actually faster absorbing than your starchy carbohydrates. Sorry for that. Fruit is actually faster absorbing than your carbohydrates. But because fructose available on fruit, sugar fruit, is actually available on your body or in your nature easily, it's not like something, starchy carbohydrates, they are different. They need to create glucose out of it's not fructose, it's glucose. It's created from the starch that you have on the carbohydrate. I don't know what happens in my body. I just get very sleepy and I have like big dumps of energy. So I have lots of energy, then crash, lots of energy, then crash. And I hate that. My concentration levels go to the ground. They are bad. My focus is not great. After lunch or dinner, I can't do anything. I simply feel like sleeping. If I don't sleep, I'm almost like falling asleep. Not great for working. And whenever I switched to fruit, I noticed, well, I don't get that. Whenever I ate just meat, I don't get that. Then I started to increase the meat quantities of my meal and to decrease the amount of rice and pasta that I ate. And that made a lot of difference. I felt much better now. And I thought, like, oh wait, what if I remove everything? Let me just try it out. And I did. What happened was, I did not miss those carbohydrates. I did not feel less energized. The pumps were not worse in the gym. And then I thought, okay, but I still need carbs. What are my favorite source of carbs? Fruit. And like 2 years ago, I started to replace my carbohydrates, starchy carbohydrates, with completely fruit. It's just fruit. After this meal, I will have half a melon, around 1 kilo of melon. That's around 300 calories. 300 calories of sugar. But my body simply loves it. It gets it. I get energized. I don't get a big dump of energy and then boom, crash. No, I simply get stable energy levels throughout the whole day. And that's what really matters to me. Because whenever I want to work out, I don't want to feel like a big dump of energy in the middle of my set and then crash for the rest of the exercises. I want a stable energy throughout the whole workout. Not even oats, not even slow digesting carbs can give me that. I don't know what happens. Fruit is simply perfect for me. Why broccoli though? Broccoli is a source of everything in terms of vegetables. And I like the taste, I like the texture, I like to cook it a bit more than usual so it becomes soft and gooey. It's a different texture of the chicken and allows me to actually eat more chicken without noticing. So by interchanging textures from chicken to broccoli, broccoli to chicken, it's easier for me to eat this much meat. And why do I need this much meat? Why don't I replace like most of my carbohydrates with fruit and other things like more meals? Because I noticed that whenever I eat this much meat, my body reacts even better. I build more muscle. My muscle mass is actually denser and the workouts go very, very well. I feel energized. It's very natural to me. It's almost like this was the food I was supposed to eat from day one. I truly believe on this diet. I truly believe that eating meat is the best thing you can do for your body. Obviously, and now it's a big obviously, the quality of your meat matters a lot. And I see lots of people going to the supermarket and saying, oh, the chicken is so expensive. I will buy the cheapest one you can find. And then they eat crap. Literal crap. Chicken from, I don't know, wherever you buy it, from the stores to the supermarket. If it's not free-range organic chicken, boy, it sucks. It's full of antibiotics, full of steroids, full of bad stuff for your body. Whenever you eat meat, you are eating those stuff. You need to actually get your meat from quality sources. Turkey, I get from my local butcher that I know where it comes from. Chicken, I know where it comes from, and it's free-range organic chicken. My grandma has chickens at home, so she gives me chicken also. She feeds them natural foods, just that, nothing more. They grows very, very slowly. Whenever I buy meat, we have high quality meat here in Portugal. I buy it from the best
source possible. I buy from my butcher, also has incredible sources. It's expensive, yes. But here, at least in Portugal, you have very high quality meat for medium prices. And that makes a big difference. I could go to the supermarket and get the cheapest one, the crappiest one. I wouldn't feel good. This diet would be extremely dangerous and full of chemicals and steroids and antibiotics. Because I don't, because I eat very clean sources of protein, not just meat, not just chicken, not just turkey, not just steak. I also love to eat fish. I eat a lot of fish. Tilapia. Normally I eat cod, lots of squid, lots of octopus. I also eat shivas. Shivas is also a really nice fish that I like to go to restaurants near the beach. Here in Portugal we have incredible restaurants where they prepare grilled fish. Insane. You need to try it out. Come to Portugal, north of Portugal, go to the shore, close to the beach, like 10 meters out of the beach. You are eating literally on top of the sand. The best experience you will have eating fish in your life. It's so good. And it's so healthy. Very healthy fats for you. I also love salmon. I eat salmon, but only natural salmon, wild salmon, not farm-raised salmon. That sucks. So I try to find very natural sources of protein, completely natural. I also eat lots of yogurt, skyr yogurt, lots of Greek yogurt, zero fat Greek yogurt, no sugars added. Sometimes, and like you saw at breakfast, I have this protein pudding, which is less natural. It has some sucralose, some additives, some guar gums, whatever. But it's very little. I don't eat that much. And gives me a sweet taste, curbs my sweet tooth that I have. It's not that big, but I do have it. And yeah, I simply sit here alone, try to not to touch my phone while I eat. Gives you a different ritual while you do it. If I can, I will have more people eating with me. If not, if I'm alone, I try to avoid having anything because it distracts you. It gives you, oh, you cannot eat if you are not watching anything. No, you need to sit down, calm down, eat, enjoy your food because you could not have it tomorrow. So I will destroy this plate of chicken completely. I mean, it will take me around 30 minutes or so. And after this, rest a bit, drink more water, and prep my gym bag because in about 1 hour and a half, I will go to the gym. Almost done, as you can see. And now, time to eat this entire half melon. Time to get to work. So, let's now put the creatine on. Before we work out, I always like to have my creatine. I have from Prozis, link in the description down below. I'm sponsored by them, but this is one of the best creatines in the market. If you're watching this in Portugal, even in the United States, you can buy this. This is micronized creatine, dissolves in water easily. It's one of the best I've ever tried. So go there, buy it through my link. You'll be helping out me and the channel, social networks. But, oh my God, I'm about to lose myself in white powder. Not the first time, but 5 grams of creatine, just a tiny bit more. You know me and the white powders. I just lose myself. So good. Can you please cut?
Miguel, what are those?
Don't show those. Don't show those. On the gym now, chest and triceps. First exercise is going to be incline chest press. 3 sets, 2 top sets, 1 back off. And then we'll see what happens, but probably going to be doing on the Smith machine, another exercise, a little more inclination, 45 degrees or so, and then finish off some chest press on the cables and some chest flies also on the cables. So quick and easy, 4 exercise chest workout with about 10 to 12 sets, and then triceps. Easy, simple, one of my favorite workouts in the week. Let's get started. All right, top set now. First top set of the day, incline chest press, 40 kilos. Normally I do 6 reps. Let's try to hit 7. Progressive overload, your weight. Don't let your ego take over. 1 rep, it's
It's gonna be fantastic if I can progress that. So let's get on to the first exercise. Let's go. Deixa. Deixa. That was fucked up. Ooh. That's what you call failure. But 6 reps. No progression this week. Oh well, that happens. After that excruciating set, I still did 2 more working sets. 1 top set and 1 back off set. Totaling 3 sets for the first exercise. For the next exercise, we're gonna do the flat bench on the cable machine. You're gonna use this one. So starting off with the flat bench and then move up for the chest flies on this close grip cable machine. 3 sets for each, 3 top sets to failure. This is an awesome exercise for you to focus on the stretch and the concentric movement. Let your ego home and focus simply on letting your pec stretch as much as possible and push, stretch, push. Simple exercise, but very effective. The cables give you the same movement, the same resistance throughout the whole movement, throughout the whole stretch. So it's much better than having free weights for that. The free weights have their advantages for the stabilizer muscles. These cables are awesome to put afterwards of doing your compound movement, being the dumbbells or the barbell, whatever you want with the bench press. So let's try out the grips, which I prefer the aluminum ones. Both of these, I prefer these ones. They grip much better on my hand. And yeah, let's go for the second exercise for chest. For my weights on this exercise, it's gonna be 50 kilos for the first top set, 47.5 for the second one, and then about the same thing. If I get too tired, I will drop again. But I normally, on these types of stabilized exercises, like this one right here, the cable machine, I like to keep up the same weights, or at least try to. Don't look at it. This gives me an extra like 10% of strength. Don't look at my hair, please. If you do, try it. 10%, I promise. Finishing up this exercise, the pump was so good that I needed to show you guys. I mean, who knew that eating a kilo of meat per day would give you this insane of a pump? Yes, no rice, pasta, potatoes, nothing. Just fruit has a carb for pre-workout. So as you can see, my body deals with it pretty well. Still very, very lean on a lean bulk currently. Main gain, don't bulk, and you will love the results. Second exercise for chest is over, and the pump is crazy already, as you can see. Currently on a lean bulk, but I still have lots of striations from my last cut, so I think I'm still pretty good. Chest, tries, all of that. Currently working out 5 times per week, but now, third exercise for chest flies. Workout is going crazy, feeling good. The chicken pump is real, man, it's real. And the bunion strength, even better. For the third exercise, we're going to be doing incline chest press again, but this time on a Smith machine. No help, no cables, pure steel, and it's going to be a different exercise because we're going to focus on a more inclined position for the chest. So instead of having the bench on the 30-degree mark, which you had before, like this, we're going to focus on having it on the 45-degree mark, which is like this. This is going to help you out build that clavicular area of the chest and hit a bit more of the shoulders. So this is a very important exercise where you should sit down, try to close your arms as much as you can because you will need to bring your elbows closer to your body. This is a Smith machine. At the end, it's still stabilized. So put your hands like this, bring them closer like this, close your elbows in, tuck your elbows in, and then just simply come down, up, down, up. As easy as that. Focus on the stretch position right here. Slow movement. Explode up. So, as you can see, no help from the cables. Focus on the stretch. Explode upwards. And most importantly, tuck your elbows in. And this will be a hell of an exercise to grow your chest, especially that stubborn upper chest area. Let's put some weight on it. Light. And that's why you use a Smith machine. So you don't die. So, chest finished now. Time to the shoulder press, the only shoulder exercise of today. And yeah, love this chest workout. It was really good. The pump is great. I think I'm a bit leaner than I was supposed to be this time, but guess I need to put more food in, more meat, more fruit, but feeling great. The pump was good. Now I'll do the shoulder press. And here, the thing is, I don't do shoulder presses with these types of inclinations, like this, almost like 90 degrees. Why? Because I think it makes me have a lot of pain in my anterior deltoid. So I prefer to move up the bench one upwards, like this, just like 10 more degrees, being like a 20-degree angle, so an 80-degree instead of 90-degree, or a 75-degree angle. And this makes me way more comfortable lifting the weights. Push the chest up, always big chest. Tuck your elbows in and press. And you will feel, and again, this area of the chest and the shoulder. Much safer, in my opinion, and a much better exercise, if you ask me. So, 2 sets here to finish up the presses and all of the compound movements of today. And then just triceps, 3 exercises. So, let's get on to the last big compound movement of today. Don't judge me. This is the last chest press of today. And although it's a shoulder press, your shoulders will be quite tired from the last exercise that I did for chest, so 25 kilos is quite heavy for these types of movements. I'll do 6 reps pretty easily and then pretty much fail out of the sudden, like I hit a wall. So I try to get at least 7 reps. 7 reps is gonna be a PR, 7, 8 reps is gonna be a PR, so let's see if I can do it. I think that's a PR. Oh. I don't know, but roll the tape. I think that's a PR. Replay.
Yep, that was a PR, and I'm so happy with it. As you can see, I don't progress in every single lift, in every single workout. Some exercises I will progress the weight, some exercises I will progress how many reps I do, and others I'm stale. But the thing is, you don't have to lose your motivation, keep pushing, you will improve.
In the tail end of the workout now, I will do tricep push down with the rope. Normally I'll use 2 ropes to give me a little bit more of a range of motion here. So put one like this, the other one like this, and you will see that you have a much better range of motion whenever you do this tricep movement, because you can simply push down with a lot more range of motion and open up your arms much better. So, little tip for you guys, this is an awesome exercise. Take the most out of it. Stretch, wait a little bit of the concentric point of view, and squeeze the muscle. You will thank me later, your tricep will grow. Again, mine is not that bad. And I've been doing this for a while now. So yeah, this is the first exercise. Then morbidly isolated movement for the right arm, left arm. Finish up with skull crushers. Tough, but a really, really good exercise. Let's go.
Man, what are they putting in this guy's water? Just joking, I'm 100% natural, guys. And that's something I want to reiterate. Drugs are not worth it.
Real pump is really good, man. Really nice workout. And the pump, awesome. Never thought after eating that much meat. Told you guys, I told you. And the bunion, this is the best part. Dead. So, I'm upside down, but this is the last tricep exercise of today. It's gonna be a skull crusher, and I do it on a decline bench. Just like my whole world, currently I'm upside down, but I will try to do it, push the arms back. This helps me out doing that, creates more comfort on the joints, and just push up. This is the movement that you'll see. Can you pass me the weight, please? Okay. You'll need some help for this. This exercise is not easy, and you shouldn't do this alone. Simply because whenever you fail, it's going to be tough to leave. But like I was telling you, push the shoulder a bit backwards, drop the weight. Tricep. That's it. It is easy. Gonna need a spotter for this one. That's it. One at a time. And that's why you need a spotter, just for this. And now you can just fall asleep.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is a very, very aggressive exercise for your elbows. If you are like me, and if you have crunchy elbows, be very strict with your form to try to minimize the tension on your joint. So, again, form over weight, leave your ego at the door, and focus on getting that big stretch and contracting the tricep. That's it. Careful with your joint. This might hurt a bit. A tiny bit.
Wait. That was tough. Glad I'm pretty great at gymnastics and positions. And now the workout is finished. I will simply show you the physique. I haven't shown you in a while. Try to get this on. This is how the physique is looking. The abs still there, lean. Ooh, I'm about 4 or 5 kilograms heavier than last time, than the last video, obviously. The chest, the arms are bigger. I think even the back got better. And maybe the legs, they also got better. Bigger, leaner, denser, and more complete, especially on the posterior chain, where I now have a posterior. Hamstring is there. Look at it. The abs still there. And I'm growing 20 kilograms since I started. Lean. That's my thing. Don't dirty bulk. Don't bulk. Lean bulk slowly. You'll make the gains you want. Let's eat. Post-workout meal. It's done. It's quite simple. So we have here 330 grams of egg whites, fast-acting protein, no fat, with some bread. This is high-fiber bread, so the full grain bread, whatever you want to call it. 20 grams of protein, skyr or Greek yogurt, 20 grams here, and then 2 jellos. This is the 10-calorie version, the zero sugar version. And yeah, this will keep me full for a while now. And in about half an hour, 1 hour, I'll have my final meal of the day. No, wait, this is the third, so I'll have 2 more. I'll have another meal, which is dinner, and to finish off, I will have some yogurts before I go to bed, some skyr yogurt. So let's eat it, and then I'll have the dinner, and whenever I do that, I think it's gonna be cod and lettuce with some apples, strawberries. But let me just tackle this first, and then I'll go for the I still have 2 more meals, and it's 11 p.m. I spend too much time at the gym, man. But okay, let's eat. Time lapse. Roll. Eating as a bodybuilder might be sounding like a full-time job. And because it is, you need to be very time efficient, you need to be very conscious of your meals and what you are eating, and on top of all of that, you need to have the stomach to eat a lot. A lot. So, for dinner, what we have is these cherry tomatoes. I'll probably break 100 grams of it. This is a 200 gram pack. Half the pack, 100 grams. We've got lettuce. Right here, a handful of lettuce. And on this pan, we've got shrimp, cooked shrimp, and cod, cooked cod. Both awesome sources of protein and, in my opinion, really tasteful. They are very, very traditional here in my country, so I think this is a good meal to end the day. I'm not hungry at all. I pushed meals. I actually did what I was telling you not to. I put the meals together. Something that I shouldn't be doing. Another handful of tomatoes, like this. Break them in half. It's a quite weird plate, as you can see. We got the cherry tomatoes, we got the shrimp, we got the cod, and now it's just break in half. Oh. This one is a squirter, although I much prefer when the cherry pops in my mouth, not on top of me. Salt, always. Don't skimp on salt. Unless you have cardiac issues or hypertension issues, you should have salt. Salt is very healthy for you guys. It's really important for your pumps and important for your hydration also. Oregano on the salad, on the tomatoes, and that's it. Let's eat. Oh, completely forgot to show you the fruit part. Finished eating, as you can see. Now I'm eating an apple. Pretty simple. Quite small. Really good though. Zesty. 30-40 calories on this. Then I will pick melon maybe. I'll have still some melon in the fridge. And yeah, this is dinner at midnight. As you can see, now I'll be eating this half a melon for finishing up my dinner. It's quite late. So, it's now 1 a.m.
It's quite late, but I'm outside finishing my steps. I'm still lacking around 2,000 steps. So I'm walking through the lights to see if I can reach heaven. But like the music says, I'm on the highway to hell. That was a nice joke, please laugh. But my city actually did a great job with Christmas lighting. I don't know about you, but I'm quite addicted to see these things. I love it. Anyways, beautiful city, finished my walk, 20 minutes or so. Easy cardio before I go to sleep. Just like I told you, do not increase your heart rate before you go to sleep. That's what I'm trying to do. Just slow walking, trying to digest all the food that you saw that I just ate. And I'm not even finished. I still have one meal left, but I want to finish eating all the food and digesting all the food because it will help me out sleeping. Obviously, I will try to hit at least 7 hours of sleep. So I will be waking up tomorrow around 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. But that's all. You guys might be wondering who filmed the whole vlog for today. And this is for those that stuck to the end. This is it. My beautiful love, my girlfriend Antonia. She will be sticking around the channel a lot. We will see them a lot. If you want to see content with both of us, that would be pretty cool. Couples challenge, couples workouts, couples food challenge. She loves to eat, just like me. She could be Santa also, with her big ass. Now, just let me know in the comments below what you think of that idea and drop a comment below to see if you enjoy this power dynamic that you have. I still cannot get over of these Crocs. Man, they are comfortable, they are incredible. That's why lots of people wear them. I mean, I don't know why people hate on these. These are great. I mean, I don't want to say anything, but I think our city has the best Christmas lighting out there. Just look at it. It's so much fun. You got the Santa's carriage, an angel, all of these. Look at it. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's so beautiful. God. I wish it was like this all year round. Just like me, it shines a lot. She's laughing now, but she agrees.
And to finish off the day, I'm gonna be having the yogurts, like I promised. So, half a kilo of skyr yogurt, protein put in to finish off the day. And this is my last meal of the day, 70 grams of protein. Yeah, good night. Oh, and before you guys say I didn't eat it, here's the proof. I also ate another protein mousse, another 17 grams of protein.